Hey trainers, this is round one, game 4 of the Summer Hamm Pokemon Go Battle League tournament. So I'm happy that you're here with us to watch these videos. We have another couple of competitors, Vijay and DaSytherSistas, here to battle in the Great League for us. I love both of those usernames, such great pop references. Vijay referring to the famous Indian detective, and then DaSytherSistas as a great Hamilton reference, so I think that's wonderful. Both of these trainers are relatively new to Pokemon Go Battle League, so I'm really excited that they decided to participate in the tournament, and they have some very interesting character choices that I think are going to be a lot of fun for us to watch. So we'll go ahead and dive right into the commentary here. There was a very difficult lead for Vijay, having the Venusaur versus the Talonflame. So now we ended up switching into the Cotton Bird Altaria, and this particular Altaria has the Community Day move Moonblast, which is a really heavy-hitting move, and Vijay has been able to farm up a lot of energy here. So we are going to see the first Moonblast come through, and there is a shield, so the Slowbro is protecting itself there. I think the shield makes a lot of sense because those confusion attacks are actually going to do a lot of damage. So even just the fast move on the Slowbro is going to be enough to really put pressure on this Altaria. But our little Cloud Bird does not give up so easily. So another Moonblast coming through, and we do see another shield from Scyther there. And yeah, I think that makes a lot of sense here because the Slowbro is going to be doing a lot of damage to most of the Pokemon on this team. Venusaur is able to farm down, but the last Pokemon is a Swanna. So very interesting there. I don't see Swanna very often, but that wing attack definitely took down the Charizard. So nicely done to both trainers there. Into battle number 2, we have a pretty neutral lead there with two water types going against each other. And then Vijay switches into the, I think this is a Volipede here, or Scolipede, one of those. We've got a poison bug type. And in general, I like this Pokemon, but I think that Vijay was sort of thinking that Swanna was using water moves and then did the blind swap. And it just didn't work out this time because those flying attacks are going to do super effective damage to bug Pokemon. So, I mean, we've all been there, you know, we've made the blind swap and figured out that the opponent was using a move that we didn't think they were using. It happens, right? Okay, so we come in with the Altaria, and those Moonblasts are going to be doing a lot of damage, and it's very cool to see Vileplume from DaSytherSistas here. Vileplume is one of those really great original Pokemon from the first 151, and those acid spray attacks are really adding up, or acid attacks rather. That fast move is actually doing a lot more than I expected it to. So shields are down though, and well, this was looking pretty good for Vijay here, but then with the Vaporeon, it's only going to be able to do resist damage to that Slowbro, and the Slowbro can do neutral damage with the confusion attacks doing psychic type damage. Vijay did have the shield there to help out. I wonder if that's going to be enough. Can he reach the charge move? We're so close. Oh, yeah, not quite, not quite. And then the Altaria comes in just in time for the Slowbro to get its charge move ready. So the water pulse attack is going to dampen those cotton wings and take down the bird. So an unfortunate final matchup for Vijay, but a really nicely done bit of energy management on the part of DaSytherSistas. Okay, we have another match going on here. We have a Talonflame getting completely shredded by these Dragon Breath attacks from the Altaria. Altaria is a really good lead. It has excellent matchups against a lot of Pokemon, including Talonflame, which I have come to absolutely hate because it is so ridiculously good against so many Pokemon, and it just annoys me to death, but it's a really great choice, so I definitely use it, I just hate having it used on me, if you know what I'm saying. Okay, we're not quite able to farm down there, so we did see the Moonblast coming through, and DaSytherSistas appropriately decided not to shield there. Unfortunately, we see a throw come in, which is a fighting type, and I guess Vijay just does not have a really strong response to Slowbro. Oh, that's not true. So he does have a, I think this thing is called a Zebstrika, but you can correct me in the comments if I'm mispronouncing that. Really interesting electric type, charges up pretty fast. Oh, and we see a swap into a Swanna. So that's pretty good for Vijay because Swanna is going to be double weak to electric with its flying and water typing. Oh, but the oh yeah. So the difficulty there is that with Wild Charge as the charge move, Zebstrika is going to be, you know, debuffing its own defense every time. So that's really rough. Into this next match, we do see DaSytherSistas putting Swanna on the lead here. And this, you know, I didn't think Swanna was that good before I watched this video, but this makes me want to use one. This seems pretty good. The typing works out really well in a lot of matchups here, so that's pretty cool. Vijay switches into a Houndoom, which will only be taking neutral damage, even though Swanna is part water type. The attacks on the Pokemon are not water. So Houndoom was a pretty safe matchup there. Also, Houndoom is super intimidating. I hate to go up against Houndoom because it is just super scary looking. I did a video a while ago on the spookiest Pokemon, and Houndoom was definitely in there. Okay, we see a Talonflame come in, and those Incinerate attacks, whatever the fireballs are that are being thrown, doing lots of damage to Abomasnow. And I think that Abomasnow had Blizzard, maybe a quicker charging move like Weather Ball would work. Is that game over already? I did not expect Hurricane to defeat the Golduck so fast, but I guess maybe Golduck is a little bit glassier than I expected. Yikes. Well, you know, sometimes Talonflame just comes in and sweeps, and that's all there is to it. So we've all been there, I'm sure, as well. If you play Go Battle League very long, a Talonflame is eventually going to sweep one of your teams. Okay, so we have Altaria against Medicham. That's a really good matchup for Altaria in most situations, unless the Medicham has Ice Punch. Looks like that one did not. I do like Medicham. Medicham's a really good lead Pokemon, but Altaria has the moveset to take it down, so there we go. This is looking like a pretty good start for Vijay. He is down one shield, but that's okay. He took out a Pokemon and another third quarter of a Pokemon here. So the Azumarill has a really good matchup against Altaria, but then the Zebstrika comes back. I've got to tell you, I'm pretty excited to see this Zebstrika with a little more health and energy than it was able to get away with last time. And then the Stunfisk comes in. Probably need to switch out of that. Yeah. Oh, okay. And then there's an Electabuzz to go against the Galarian Stunfisk. Electabuzz is the Electric Tiger. Shielding here is very good. I think that's a great defensive play because the Electric Tiger does not want to see any rock moves or earth-type moves, so shielding up is really nice there. And electric attacks are resisted, but Vijay is chipping away a lot of damage from that Stunfisk, and it looks like this is a single move Flash Cannon Stunfisk. That's not a very common move for this player, but as we saw in a previous battle with G-Money and Swiftacoon, Flash Cannon can be extremely effective. So this is excellent energy management by Vijay, getting the Stunfisk really low, then coming in and farming down with Zebstrika, getting energy, and then one-shotting that Azumarill in the end. Azumarill is a really great Pokemon. It is often very difficult to overcome So having that electric charge move ready was great. Okay, it does look like DaSytherSistas is advancing to the semifinals round. Please feel free to congratulate them in the comments. And if you've missed any of the other battles, you can go back through and find them on my Facebook page, which is a group, a community, and that's called Professor Pokemon Presents, or you can find those videos on my YouTube channel, Professor Pokemon. So we will get started with the semifinal round soon, and I hope that you will follow us along in that journey as well. Until next time, trainers.